Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? It's your friend Tim, aka General Ape, and welcome back to Don't Starve Mod Reviews. This is week 2 of 52 for the year 2014. You all know how this works. I find mods on the Steam Workshop created for Don't Starve by some of the smartest minds in the modding community, and I provide you guys with somewhat of a detailed review of them. Be sure to leave in the comment section below things like mod suggestions or just suggestions regarding the series in general. Anyways, without further ado, let's get on into it. The first mod I have for you guys today is the Dementor, created by Vico V, Oxeris, and Oxasha. I really hope I'm pronouncing those names right. Under his name banner, it says he feeds on fright, does not starve, and is a monster. His quote here is whoosh, whoosh, I guess you could say. There's a couple things about this character that you're going to see in a couple seconds here that kind of breaks the game a little bit, but does it in a really fun and cool way. Okay, so there's going to be a couple of things that you're going to notice right off the bat as you head into a game with the Dementor. First off, he doesn't have any freaking hunger, which kind of breaks the whole point of Don't Starve, meaning you cannot starve with the Dementor. Kind of makes sense because if you know anything about the Harry Potter universe, you know that Dementors don't eat, they're not human, things like that. Another thing you're obviously going to notice is the second you start moving, you're going to notice a little outline of a circle here. I hope you can see it right here, like a little bit there while you're walking. This actually does something really freaking cool. Now, instead of attempting to explain it to you, I'm going to try to show it to you. What this actually does, as you can see here, is it hurts other mobs in the game. So if you can see here, we're going to try to chase down this butterfly. It actually kills the butterflies. Also, as you can see here, once you actually kill something, there's a chance that you can get nightmare fuel with it. That's really freaking cool. I really appreciate the mod creators that made this for making something so awesome and something so cool. There's going to be a couple of other things that you're going to notice, like right away. Like, see, I'm just passively killing things. All these butterflies are dead. Yeah. One thing you're also going to notice here is, you saw it right there, pick corrupted flower. The only way that you can regain sanity in this game is to essentially kill things. Like, as you can see here, as I kill things, my sanity is going up. The thing about the Dementor is he passively loses sanity as you play him. So that's something that's a little bit of a drawback. But you're also going to notice that once you kill more things and hurt more things, like, the sanity of it goes up a lot more. There's just a lot of stuff to do with this character, and I think this is one of my favorite Don't Starve modded characters. It's really cool. I really like him. So as you can see here, you pick the corrupted flowers. This introduces a couple of other things in the game. Namely, it introduces the evil garland. The evil garland is a item specific to this character. You can actually use it to regain your sanity, which is really cool. One thing about this that you're also going to notice is that the Dementor actually starts off with a prehistitator level. You can pretty much make everything that the prehistitator needs to make without using a prehistitator. So that saves up a lot of the stress needed for the prehistitator. So yeah, it's really freaking cool mod. It's probably one of my favorite mods I've ever reviewed or ever played, really. The one thing to notice about this mod is the effects of flowers are inverted as you play them. So as you can see here, my sanity actually drops as I pick petals. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this mod. Leave in the comment section below what you guys think. It's my favorite mod, honestly. And yeah, head on to the next one. The next mod I have for you guys today is another character mod created by Steam user Megaxa. I really hope, again, that I'm pronouncing your name right, but it is a very familiar character if you are a fan of The Binding of Isaac. It is Isaac from The Binding of Isaac. There's not much said in the Steam description for this modded character, but this is one of those characters that are kind of overpowered, but they're just really cool to have in-game just because of who they are. Alright, so there's going to be a couple of things that you're going to notice right off when you enter into the game. One of the things is that he has really freaking high sanity, first of all, and then pretty basic health and hunger. Essentially, he runs pretty much at a really good pace. One thing that I have a little bit of a complaint of to Megaxa is that the running animation and the movement animation for this character is really kind of weird. So if you could address that later on into this development of this mod, that'd be really cool. But one thing that Magaxa really states in the comments, or not in the comments, in the description of this mod, is that this is an unfinished mod. He's gonna work out the details of this later, but he really wanted to release this at the time. So yeah, that's one of the things to really note here. This is a unfinished mod. I don't actually know what else he's going to be adding into it. But for right now, I really like the look of Isaac. He looks somewhat pretty good in the Don't Starve art design. But essentially, what you're going to want to use Isaac for here in Don't Starve is not really a playing serious game, sort of a cruising along game, mainly because of the fact that he has such high stats that it makes the game a little bit easy going into winter and things like that. So yeah, definitely good job on the mod, Magaxa, and I really hope you'll get a more finished version for us next time. Alright guys, so the next mod I have for you today is a really cool item mod created by Steam users Captain Hammer 314 and Luminite 2. It is the Deep Freezer. Now there's gonna be a couple of things that you're gonna want to do before actually creating a Deep Freezer. Is you're gonna want a science machine and an alchemy engine. What you're going to want to see here in my inventory is I have this thing called complex machinery. It is an item specifically made for the Deep Freezer by Captain Hammer and Luminite. I think it's really cool that they added a whole nother item to craft something on top of what they already made for this mod. But essentially what you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to go to your alchemy engine, go to the refine tab, head all the way down, and you're going to see here that you're going to find complex machinery. You're going to want gears and gold nuggets. Now in order to create yourself a deep freezer, you're actually going to need 2 of these. As you can see here, the recipe for it is 5 cut stone, 2 complex machinery, and 5 boards. It's kind of hard to make this thing, I'm not going to lie, but it's really, really, really useful. Now, as you can see here, I'm going to prototype it, build it right here in the middle, and you have yourself your very own deep freezer. It looks really good, it's really well designed, and as you can see here, it has this really cool shade of blue, sort of like how the refrigerator in this game has, the icebox, as I would say. But essentially, you're going to want to know a few things before actually freezing your stuff. Once you actually put things into... Wow, derp. As you can see here, I kind of derped out there. But essentially, what the deep freezer does is it actually freezes your food for a certain amount of time. I think that's really cool. But essentially what you're going to want to know here is that pretty much the deep freezer freezes your food for a solid 2 days. As you can see here, the deep freezer actually gives you a timer. It actually takes 2 full day cycles in order for that frozen carrot to thaw out, and I think that's pretty cool. That makes this a little bit more balanced. But essentially you cannot eat frozen foods, obviously, so you're gonna have to wait 2 day cycles before actually being able to eat that. Now another thing that you're actually gonna see here, I actually tried to put these cooked koala font chunks into the deep freezer, and what I actually did not know at the time was you can put dried foods, cooked foods, crock-pot products, or stale/spoiled food into the deep freezer. That makes it pretty useful, I guess. It kind of makes sense that they would want to do that, but it actually kind of hinders the mod in the way that you can't really put, like, say, your basic meatballs into a deep freezer. You're gonna have to use those functioning like this exact same way. But what you can actually do is kill rabbits and actually put their morsels into this, which makes this really cool. But yeah, guys, really good job, Captain Hammer and Luminite. I really appreciate the work you put into this mod. I think it's really cool that you added the whole complex machinery aspect. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, my name is Tim, aka General 8-Bit. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of these mods, and let me know in the comment section below if you actually download these. It's really cool to see mods that I review being downloaded. I think it speaks wonders on the power of this community and the power that a YouTube video can bring. But yeah, leave in the comment section below any mods that you would want me to review, as well as anybody you know who actually creates mods, or if you create mods yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see y'all next time.